If you try to do things that you're not very good at, that's not your passion for whatever reason, you might think you're good, but it's not your passion. That means you're taking away from what you should really be doing. And those are the things you're passionate about. And whatever those things are, because you're passionate about them, you're going to do really, really good. You're going to be really successful. And you're going to be very productive, and that's going to lead to more profit, to more income. How are you guys? Joe Perez from Flipping Unleashed, and today we're going to talk about something really cool. It's called unique ability, and I'm going to just jump right into it. You know, in this business, like in any other business in life, there's a lot of things you have to do. And being a real estate investor, wow, you gotta have like some construction knowledge, you gotta have like design knowledge, you gotta like know designs and get an idea, should I take on this wall, blah, 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 this and that. You gotta be good with numbers, because you're buying materials, you're paying workers, you have the cost of acquiring the property, carrying costs, closing costs. You know, you gotta be a good negotiator, because you're negotiating with the seller to get a good deal, and you're negotiating with the agents, and you're negotiating with the workers, make sure like they don't, skimp out and they work hard and everything right. And it's like, wow. And I'm sure there's like a bunch of other things that I'm missing, The point is, there's so much to do, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go out there and take a freaking course and read a book on everything out there? Well, good luck with that. No, that's not what I'm doing, and that's not what I'm advocating to you guys, okay? Famous man, Dan Sullivan from Strategic Coach, taught me one of the greatest principles that has been my secret to success. And what is it? It's called unique ability. And what does that mean? It means you only freaking do the things that you love to do. That's it. Well, that sounds pretty easy, doesn't it? You're like, that's the secret to success? Do what you love to do? Yeah, and I'll tell you why. It's really simple. There's actually a mathematical formula for it, or there's mathematical reasoning behind it. And what is it? It's really easy. If you like to do something, then you tend to do it a lot. And when you tend to do something a lot, well, what's that called? That's called practice. And when you practice something a lot, what does that make you? It makes you really freaking good at what you do. So it's not just so much about if you're good at something, it's your unique ability. No, because you can be good at something, but you're not passionate about it. Unique ability means you're passionate. The first thing is, it's not that what defines it, it's not that you're good at it, it's that you love to do it. And by virtue of the fact that you love to do it, you're gonna do it a lot, that's gonna make you really good. Well, that's what I do. I recognize that in my industry, there's just too many things that I cannot do, and I'm not gonna try to do. So, as I learned in Strategic Coach, one of the biggest keys is always ask the question, who, not how. In other words, who can do this work for me? Not how can I do it? Because there's too much to learn. Figure out the things that you really love to do. Like if I told you could only do something for 4 hours one day, or you could only do one particular aspect of your job all day, which would it be? And most likely, that's gonna be the thing you love to do. Well, then what do you do with the other thing? It's pretty easy. It's time to outsource, find the right person, find the right company, find the right app, machine, whatever. But it means it's time for you to pass that off to someone else. Well, some people are gonna say, oh, well, Joe, I don't make enough money for that. Or, no, I better just learn how to do that. I wanna do, everything that in my company, I wanna know how to do it, Okay, here's why I tell you why I suggest you don't do that and why it didn't work for me. One, when you do things you're not passionate about, the quality of your workmanship is not as great as if you gave that work to somebody who's very passionate about what they do and who's an expert in it. They're gonna produce better quality work. That's number one. Number two, if you try to do things that you're not very good at, that's not your passion for whatever reason, you might think you're good, but it's not your passion, right? That means you're taking away from what you should really be doing, and those are the things you're passionate about. And whatever those things are, because you're passionate about them, you're gonna do really, really good, you're gonna be really successful, and you're gonna be very productive, and that's gonna lead to more profit, to more income. So not only is it an issue that the quality of the work will deteriorate if you don't focus on unique ability, but as a consequence, you're also going to make less money. So I can tell you that I have friends, one of the things that they do is, I'm not really big on construction, right? I've been able to find some good contractors that let do all the work. But I have friends that, you know what they do? Is they have a perfect arrangement where one guy's in charge of finding all the deals, and he's a good networker, the good marketer, the negotiator, but he hates having to do any of the physical work, anything involved with, contractors and drywall, electrical, plumbing, and permits, and cities and all that, you know. And then this other guy, he loves that. He hates the idea of being negotiating and having to go to people's homes to buy their homes and all that. So, but he loves fixing properties. He loves the repair side of it. So they have a great synergy. So maybe that's an idea for you guys. You team up with somebody who can complement those things. Like for example, me, I'll tell you what my unique ability is. I love working with people as far as like closing deals. I love negotiating. I love training, and I love problem solving. I love when people bring me all this weird scenario. Joe, this lady's on title, but you know, she deeded one portion of the house to her daughter, blah, blah, blah. I love that. I'm like, ooh, I love that challenge. And I'm sitting here in the room and I'm game planning. Well, that's what I love to do. What do I do with the other stuff? You know what? I found the right people. I found the right staff, and I found the right people to do the other thing that I don't necessarily enjoy doing. And what's the result is I have a kick-ass operation, an absolute kick-ass operation, and I'm not miserable. I'm not miserable, and I sleep well, and I'm really happy, and I look forward to going to work every day. So you guys, thank you guys very much. And if you guys like the video, please subscribe so I can keep giving you guys cool content. And for those of you out there who don't like the video and kind of been hating a little bit, then please, if you could just stop and kiss my ass. Oh yeah.